I want to tell you a quick story. The second year I was teaching at Wakefield High School, I was approached by the media center director, and she said, "We want you to be the head of the Sunshine Committee." And I was a second-year teacher, so I didn't really know what that was. I was like, "Oh, that sounds great. I'd be happy to do that." Before I realized what the Sunshine Committee was, because I'm not an extraordinarily happy person, so it didn't really fit all that well. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty happy. But I said, yes, I'd be happy to do that. Now, afterwards, I found out what that was all about, and the Sunshine Committee was about spreading happiness and joy throughout the high school. Happiness and joy throughout a high school. It's a challenge. It really is. So basically, there were three big responsibilities we were charged with, real practical things. First was planning and implementing the Thanksgiving lunch. Big deal. The second one was planning and implementing a holiday party. I like parties. And the last was sending out sympathy cards if people were sick or had family members that were sick. So those were basically the three practical responsibilities of the Sunshine Committee. And I thought, and on top of this generic make people happy, so I thought, okay, this is good. Now, there was a big challenge that existed on top of that. And the challenge was fundraising. Because there wasn't a budget for the Sunshine Committee, I had to go find and get money from all the teachers, which is very challenging, trying to get money from teachers. So everybody needed to give $10, and if everybody gave $10, we could have awesome parties and the whole thing would be handled. Big challenge. Because face-to-face conversations about money are odd. Like, hey, my name is Lodge, you've seen me, can I have $10? Right, yeah, well, I don't have it on me, geez, I left it in my other pants. A whole bunch of excuses. Now, sending an email, email is great. Not when teachers get 200 emails a day. Email is not great. The subject line, don't forget to give $10 to the... No. Easily deleted. Be like, yeah, no, I've got to handle this email from a parent. I don't have time to do the Sunshine thing. So I launched what I consider a pretty innovative fundraising campaign in the faculty bathrooms. These were fairly pristine environments. You could call them white padded rooms, although they weren't padded. But basically, the first order of business in this fundraising campaign, I went to Google image search and typed in ray, like ray of sunshine. And I told myself, the first image that came up, that's going to be our mascot. I didn't know it was going to come up, but the first one that came up was going to be our mascot. Pulled it up. It was a picture of an older gentleman wearing a white t-shirt that wasn't overly clean. I assume his name was Ray. Copy, paste, into flyers. So at the top of the flyer, picture of the older gentleman named Ray. And on the bottom of the flyer, we wrote, Ray says, quote, don't forget to pay your sunshine dues, end quote. We put those flyers in all the faculty bathrooms. Instant hit. Instant hit. It confused people. Who is Ray? Is Ray one of the teachers? Like what? Who is Ray? Everybody was talking about Ray. Is he your dad? Does he look like me? That doesn't look like me. I would clean my shirt. So everybody was buzzing about Ray, and the magic thing, the money started rolling in. People were having conversations with each other, like, "Oh, did you see the Ray thing? That Ray thing is crazy. Have you given money? Not yet." So they were doing the work for me, and the money started rolling in. So I'm like, "This is a huge success. I am a genius at marketing." So I decided to take it one step further because it was bringing in the money, which was good, but it was also spreading happiness. People were laughing about this. They were like, "This is the crazy. I really like this." And I wanted that happiness to continue, to keep going. So we started posting more things in the bathrooms. Now, the faculty bathrooms, if we have a chance to go to the bathroom during the day, which is precarious, you go in there, you get a nice big heavy door, and you lock it, just this big lock, and most of the time, I think like there's a lot of panic that happens in those little rooms, these little white padded rooms. Hands on the sink, be like, I can't go back out there. I can't, I don't want, I can't, I've got 2.5 minutes until I can't do this again. So I figured, placing these little statements around would help people. Statements like, little picture, these little slips of paper, little picture of Ray. Ray says, it'll be okay. Play off of the excitement of Ray. And then came up with one that says, Ray says vitamin D is the bestest. Yep, that is the vitamin from sunshine. Yes. And so little things like that. Now, what took this from good to great is I had this idea one morning. Tiny little slips of paper. Like little tiny things. Barely could see him. Tiny picture of Ray. He's still there. Ray says, FYI, the government can make video cameras the size of a pin in all the faculty bathrooms. Like I said, from good to great, though. That afternoon, I was on lunch duty, and I saw from across the lunchroom a math teacher, a fistful of crumpled up paper, charging toward me, got up to me, and she's like, and she was very short. So she said, stop putting these in the bathroom. Threw the thing down at my feet, and then stormed off. I thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my entire life. And all that did was encourage me to post more in that bathroom than in any other bathroom. And a lot of things that Ray said for that custom bathroom were about math. There's a lot of math information in there. Now, why am I telling you this? I feel like I'm still part of the Sunshine Committee, that I spend a lot of my waking hours trying to figure out ways of making the school environment better, making a teacher's life better and more exciting. And I'm going to be sharing a few ideas, and if you're the teacher that wants to crumple up those ideas and throw them at my feet, I'll tell you this, and rip them down off the bathroom walls. All of them were ripped down off the bathroom walls in that bathroom, by the way. Nothing got through. Didn't keep me from trying. But if you're that person, you want to do that, that's okay, because I guarantee it will only make me try harder to help and get through. So let's begin.